Alright, we got top.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We got top 13 creepy New Jersey urban legends and scary stories. How do you feel about this one right here?
How do I feel?
Now, in this video, will be kind of different because actually we've been to one of these places.
Not saying we're from Jersey.
Yeah, we've been to one of these places and we have our footage. And this guy right here thought it was cool enough to turn his headlights off and drive through the whole entire thing. He was the one that pranked our friends, saying that the car started moving by itself. Remember that?
Oh shit, I do remember that.
Yeah. So that will be in the video.
Yo, I forgot about that.
Imagine we turn the lights on, somebody's in front of the car.
See? I can't even move. I'm dead ass.
Nah, that's it.
They always do this.
You scared? You gotta get the... Oh, yo, you gonna stop.
See?
They trying to kill us.
Yep. And myself, after that, when we was there, you know, we stopped at the local Applebee's, had some food. Then the next day I had food poisoning. I feel like that was just like, yeah.
Yeah, told your ass never go back.
Yep. So, yeah, we will have some of the clips from the bridge in the video. So, hope you guys enjoy that. So, let's get into this.
Let's get right into it, man.
Yes, sir. You want to turn the lights off?
Nah. Sorry for the dog in the background. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
State, and one with a rich history. With everything from the Jersey Shore to the Meadowlands and the Pine Barrens, there is a lot to admire. But growing up here, I always felt an attachment to the more or less misunderstood parts of the state, and quickly became aware of the strange goings-on within the state itself. One of the most fascinating factors of New Jersey is its urban legends. Stories which are passed down from generation to generation that are supposedly true, or at least leave a lasting impact on neighborhoods and communities alike. So, without further ado, here's the top 13 New Jersey urban legends and scary stories. Number 13, Crybaby Bridge. All across New Jersey, there are roads and bridges in which the faint sounds of a baby's cry can be heard very late at night by those who dare venture into such areas. As rumors and legends state, if you drive on certain roads after midnight, the sounds of a baby are crystal clear, and nobody is quite sure why. Some say the baby...
Well, that is cap, because, we went to the bridge, and we didn't hear no crying at all. Roll the clip. Now, as you can see, there was no crying at all. So, is it cap? Or is it true? And we just was on the wrong side of the bridge.
Probably.
No one, I don't know what we was doing that night. We was just chilling. And we had the nerve to blast some 50 Cent while we was on that road.
Yo, yeah.
Mad loud. And that's probably why we didn't hear no damn baby.
Man, we gotta show them, bro. Fuck these ghosts, right, God?
Yeah.
Yeah. These ghosts ain't shit. Even though tonight there's gonna be a ghost in T's bed.
associated with these stories were murdered by a priest who sinfully fathered the children with nuns. Whereas other origins state that the baby simply drowned under a bridge, as is the case for Cooper Road in Middletown, New Jersey. Aside from babies wailing, ghostly apparitions and even statues of the Virgin Mary tilting their heads as to follow you are associated with crybaby bridge stories. Number 12, the Dempsey House. Located in Monmouth County, the Dempsey House today stands as a relic of years gone by, yet it is home to a number of unsettling legends and rumors.
I've seen this house before.
According to one story, the Dempsey House belonged to an old couple composed of a bedridden and senile husband and his caregiving wife. Despite tirelessly caring for her husband, she disappeared one day, leading Mr. Dempsey to a path of starvation and dehydration.
Wow.
once the police were somehow contacted and informed about the grim series of events, a patrolman inspected the house and apparently found something so unnerving, he ran out the door and hanged himself on the nearest tree. In a similar story, Mr. Dempsey was a family man who, in a fit of madness, slaughtered his whole family and then hanged himself at the end of his property out of guilt. Naturally, since it was Halloween time, the local children thought it was nothing but a Halloween decoration. Number 11. Antoine LeBlanc. Easily one of America's earliest mass murderers, Antoine LeBlanc was a French immigrant who emigrated to the United States in 1833 with big dreams and aspirations. 3 days after he came to the U.S., LeBlanc found a job as a servant for the wealthy Sayre family in Morristown. After a few weeks of working the Sayre farm without receiving wages, he massacred Mr. and Mrs. Sayre, as well as Phoebe, their servant. After being apprehended and sentenced to death in a trial which only lasted 20 minutes, LeBlanc was hanged only for his body to be dissected by a local surgeon as a means to improve the surgeon's surgical skills and abilities. Ultimately, however, LeBlanc's head would serve as a catalyst for the creation of a plaster death mask with a rather peaceful expression. In addition, foldable wallets were made out of LeBlanc's skin. Both the wallet and LeBlanc's death mask are currently in the Morristown Museum. Number 10. The Blue Hole. Within the dark and cryptic vast woods of the Pine Barrens in southern New Jersey lies a seemingly bottomless body of water known as the Blue Hole. With a tranquil, clear, bluish tint and peaceful surroundings, the Blue Hole remains at a constant temperature of 58 degrees even on the hottest of days and spans about 130 feet across. For decades, the Blue Hole has been the source of numerous tragedies and legends. Many believe it is the home of the highly infamous Jersey Devil, and that the Jersey Devil will take you away into the depths of hell if you swim in it.
Let's go.
And cases of people nearly drowning and even unfortunately dying in the Blue Hole and similar areas are only growing.
Man, get the fuck out of
Interestingly,
here.
in Henry Charlton Beck's
That's
celebrated
bullshit.
Forgotten Towns in southern New Jersey, Beck states that a scientific expedition to the Blue Hole resulted in the team lowering an anchor-type device in order to measure the exact depth of the Blue Hole. The investigation stopped when the device exceeded 1 mile without hitting any surface. In 2004, a short college film directed by James Rolfe titled The Legend of the Blue Hole featured the mysterious body of water. Number 9. The Watcher. In the affluent community of Westfield in northern New Jersey in 2015, a family began to receive truly disturbing and mysterious letters right after they had moved into their $1.3 million home. Simply calling itself The Watcher, the cryptic letters ranged from threatening to just downright horrifying, saying things such as, "My grandfather watched this home in the 1920s, my father watched it in the 1960s, and now it is my time to watch," as well as, "Have they found what is in the walls yet? In time they will. I am pleased to know your names now and the names of the young blood you have brought to me. You certainly say their names often. 657 Boulevard is anxious for you to move in. It has been years and years since the young blood ruled the hallways of the house. Have you found all the secrets and holes yet? Will the young blood play in the basement, or are they too afraid to go down there alone? I would be very afraid if I were them. It is far away from the rest of the house. If you were upstairs, you would never hear them scream." Number 8. Annie's Road. Like a huge number of urban legends, Annie's Road delves right into the paranormal. On Riverview Drive in Passaic County, New Jersey, the figure of a young woman in a white gown walking on the road has been sighted.
You see that motherfucker?
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah. Oh, I see it.
Get the fuck out of here.
By motorists during the dark and eerie hours of the night.
You wanna go to that road?
You know what I'm gonna do when I drive on that road?
A huge number of
I'm gonna
cars
stick my
constantly
middle
towering
finger up and
especially
say,
in the
F
small
you,
road,
Annie.
making Annie's Road especially
Make
dangerous
Annie
for
come
those
out.
seeking
Come on out,
evidence
Annie.
of Annie
Come on,
herself.
Annie.
See,
As per the origin of the story, it is commonly believed that Annie was a high school girl in the 1950s, who,
high school girl in 1950. I mean, people.
Can I ask a question?
What's the question?
Why the fuck is it all white people? I don't see a single Hispanic or a black man in there. Do you realize that? And all the white girls have all the same hair.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy.
White,
Well, it
white,
is in the 1950s.
white, 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 maybe Hispanic, maybe,
So it was in the 1950s.
maybe
Segregation was probably still
in the middle. Segregation really wasn't big in New Jersey in the 1950s, though. It was mostly more of like southern states, like Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, like states like down there, like Florida. That's where it really is really big. Up north, they were really like, you're a fucking human. Now, the fuck does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
You literally, well, yeah, we live in Jersey. Well, but you did ask like my grandma. She used to say it all the time. She was like, I always had that one. Because she was, like, you know, she was pretty old. And she was like, yeah, I had hella black friends back in the day. And she was Hispanic. So it was like, I guess it was just only southern states that are really big on that shit.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up, but.
Yep. Morristown, is that far?
Morristown?
Yeah.
It's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You want to go visit that room?
No.
Okay.
The high school prom sadly met her end while walking home on the road,
What?
haunting the road for all eternity. Additionally, to this day,
What the
despite being paved over various times, a large and distinctive red stain remains on the road, leading many people to question how or why such a stain is present on the road in the first place.
Oh, shit.
With the consensus being such a red stain is actually Andy's bloodstain from the impact that had killed her. Number 7.
There's
The Gates
no
of Hell.
way.
Located
The
in
Gates of Hell.
Passaic County, the Gates of Hell is a graffiti-laced entrance to a vast tunnel and sewer system that, according to legend, is home to everything from doors with massive axes on them, satanic sacrifices, and even Satan himself waiting for any visitor to approach
Oh,
it.
that's not far.
According to some,
Tell Face Runner to
the
go through that
Gates of
tunnel.
Hell is also home to immense amounts of dead animals, and even screaming can be heard from deep within the Gates of Hell. And even a glowing skull is somehow within the tunnels.
Have you ever run into anybody else down here that maybe you didn't really want to get to know?
Fortunately, nobody ever face to face. But one time I can recall that we came down here and we were about to enter the tunnel and we heard screams from deep within the tunnel. And before I knew it, my friends were straight up the wall and already back up to the train tracks.
Number 6. Big
You're
Red
crazy. I'll be the same way.
With sightings dating back
Whoa,
many
what the hell
decades
is that?
within the proximity of Sussex County, New
What
Jersey.
the fuck?
Big Red Eye is essentially New Jersey's version of Bigfoot.
Oh, I'll get the hell
According
out
to
of here.
witnesses, the entity is a large bipedal creature with very long hair and piercingly red eyes, roaming around the northernmost forests of the state. In 1977, locals reported hearing truly frightening moaning and screaming noises. The wailing noises lasted for hours on end, disturbing all those who had no other choice but to listen. Unlike bears and other wildlife, the strange source of the wailing sounds exerted a distinct wailing noise. 19 years later, in 1996, a number of witnesses claimed to have seen Big Red Eye on the side of a road, describing the red eyes and massive appearance. Number 5. Demon's Alley.
Oh, what the fuck?
What was once a perfectly inhabitable and thriving neighborhood had become an abandoned neighborhood stuck within the realms of time and urban legend.
What?
Before being fully demolished in 2002, Demon's Alley, which stretched on the border between Morris and Passaic County, was home to many well-constructed houses blanketing an area of 10 acres. Within each house was an array of personal belongings, which seemingly seemed neglected as if those who previously owned the items were in a hurried rush to get out immediately.
Oh, hell no.
Items ranging
Crazy
from
as
old
hell.
TV sets to clothes and even furniture were all left behind in relatively good condition. Legends say the abrupt nature of the abandonment of Demon's Alley was someone or something scaring the people away, with one story claiming a cult leader was responsible for murdering.
Ooh, we use this. That's just these. 1, 2, 3. Why does it look like Thor?
I'm just sitting there like,
And there's always the one black lady that doesn't get no attention at all. Yep.
That's probably his wife.
Yeah, never know.
Cause you gotta like, she got a little curly hair. She's a decent white girl.
Ooh.
She got a little curly hair. They coulda.
Yeah.
Like everyone in the town, with the help of his disciples. Number 4, Midgetville. For years, tales of extremely small towns with minuscule residents driving around tiny cars and living in tiny houses have found their way within New Jersey folklore, spurring many people to take it upon themselves and find such towns. Usually, such stories circulate with supplemental tidbits such as the town inhabitants were retired sideshow performers and vaudeville acts, and they act especially feisty towards anyone who visits them from the outside world.
You think it's still like that?
While
Find
attempts
out.
at finding an actual Midgetville proved unsuccessful,
Wow.
a large grain of truth is that a man by the name of Alfred T. Ringling, a circus sideshow mogul, had purchased thousands of acres of land in northern New Jersey to make way for the construction of an estate.
You gonna talk about that one black guy with Mike Tyson on the left over there? Top left? By that one female?
I didn't even peep him. I was
You was looking at the big boy, right?
I was looking at him. I was like, he's definitely a 500-pound life.
Yeah, I think I seen him before.
Bro, like, they're all midgets. Why does it look like his torso's turned?
I don't know.
Hell no.
Midgetville.
She ain't even got no fucking body.
What is she, Black Ops 2 prop? Yo, why is the one guy so tall?
Him?
That is not no midget.
He's definitely not.
Oh, nah.
Unless he's on stilts. Bruh.
A seasonal home for his performers. Once the traveling business moved away from New Jersey after Ringling's death, New Jersey's Midgetville became a legend, until concrete evidence of many houses were
What
found
the
rather
fuck?
close to Ringling's former estate venture by Weird New Jersey magazine. Number 3, Clinton Road and Shades of Death Road.
Nah, we should go to that road.
Often called some of the most
Fuck
haunted roads in the
no.
United States, let alone the world, Clinton Road in Passaic County and Shades of Death Road in Warren County both possess a
Oh my god.
Hmm?
That makes sense. Bro, that makes so much sense. Because Clinton Road is where that girl from HJV died.
Who?
This girl that she was really good friends with my cousin, and she died on Clinton Road. She got into a really bad car accident and she died with her boyfriend. It's got to be true because she went on that road and she died, and now we're watching something about it. To be honest, multiple teenagers have died on that road.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to.
Her best friend died on that road before her.
Wait, so you're telling me the best friend went on the road and then the other one went on the road too?
But that's the only way you can get to Brookdale College. That's the only way you can get there. Clinton Road is a big ass long road
So that's why it's better
between
to go
Red Bank and Middletown. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the only way you can get there.
Wow. You trying to go there?
Hell no! What the fuck? I ain't dying on that motherfucking road. What the hell?
You think anybody rides that road with a bike?
Probably a bike, but
In the middle
a
of the
car,
day.
no. Yeah, in the middle of the day, you're probably good. But she drove. It was after, cause she was like really, really smart, and she died after her early graduation certification for Brookdale. Like she graduated Brookdale before she was even in college. And that night, she passed away with her and her boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Wait, no, I think her boyfriend survived.
Nah, that's not. Nah.
I wonder how he feels every day, bro. That shit definitely gotta hurt.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
So your girl died.
It was him, though. He was driving like a douchebag.
Oh, so he killed her.
He was reckless driving. He was going over like 80 miles an hour on that road. It's a windy-ass road, too. Like, that's dumb as a fuck. I would never do some shit like that. If it's a windy-ass road, like, crazy as hell. Even when we went on the Crybaby Bridge Road, I ain't go fast. What the fuck I look like?
Sorry.
Like, that shit's stupid. Like, that's how you put your life in danger.
Yeah.
But look, all condolences to her family. I know your mom definitely still going through it. 100%.
Wait, when was this? Like a couple years
Like,
ago?
a year and a half ago. She's definitely still going through it.
Oh no.
She probably wakes up every morning fucking crying. Shit ain't no fucking joke.
Yeah. Clinton Road. Okay.
Deeply haunting aura and variety of spooky factors. For the iconic Clinton
Damn, I
Road
should've went
beginning at
full screen for that.
123 near Newfoundland,
Fuck.
the road and its surrounding areas
Well,
have been
first off,
cited as a major paranormal
He used to
hotspot.
do it.
Clinton Road is home to a seemingly endless array of shocking tales, with sightings of ghosts and bizarre creatures being especially prevalent. According to one popular ghost story, the ghost of a young boy throws coins back at any person who dares throw a coin over a certain bridge, and ghostly trucks chase visitors away at night.
See?
Additionally,
What the fuck?
huge demonic dog-like creatures known as hellhounds are sighted from time to time, according to eyewitness testimony.
Man, get
The hellhound stories correlate well with that of the extreme cases of satanic and ritualistic
What
activity
the
on the road,
hell?
in which people regularly report coming across
Gregory.
rituals, people
Gregory.
on cloaks, and even satanic scriptures seen on walls in inaccessible areas. Finally, Clinton Road was even a popular dumping ground for the mafia, and especially for the Iceman, Richard Kuklinski, a professional hitman who killed hundreds.
Holy
Four Shades
shit.
of Death Road in Warren County.
Yeah.
Tales of tragedy and unexplained phenomenon grip the road. Incredibly dark to drive on even during the day.
She
prompting
died like on
motorists
something
to
like
turn on
this.
their headlights.
So why
Shades
don't
of
I add
Death
no
Road's
lights over
name
there?
itself is a
Huh?
mystery.
Why don't I add no lights over
Well,
there?
some say a pack of murderous
I don't know
wildcats
why.
led to the road developing
Maybe because there's not like a big enough
Others
power
believe
source
the
to go
notorious
up a
history of
hill.
bandits and murderers which plague the nearby
That's
locals
stupid.
and areas with their
What
nefarious
the
ways,
fuck?
and prefer the road simply due to the fact that the darkness concealed them. Or massive malaria outbreaks which crippled the nearby areas. Nonetheless, whatever the case, the name Shades of Death Road is a case of death regardless. Gruesome murders also plagued the road, where in one case, a woman murdered her husband and buried his head on one side of the road and his torso on the other side of the road. Of course, ghost stories overtake the road.
Rydell
The nearby
Road. Yep.
Ghost Lake, which was said to be used as a dumping ground for bodies by a Native American tribe, emanates a mysterious white mist, and one person even spoke of getting punched by an unseen force.
Huh?
Years ago, massive piles of blurry Polaroid pictures were found along the lonely and quiet Shades of Death Road, which depicted a woman in distress. After a police investigation into the matter began, all the photographs mysteriously disappeared.
What the fuck?
Number 2, the Devil's Tree.
Oh, hell no. I heard about this
In
shit.
Somerset County lies the most peculiar tree. Standing all alone in a field, the tree is scarred from axes and other tools which were used in an attempt to take the tree down. But some say the tree represents pure evil and has a history of terror. During the winter, even when snow is on the ground and the weather is especially freezing, the tree remains suspended in warmth and never ceases to be hot, with absolutely no snow managing to surround it.
What?
The Devil's Tree has been speculated in being the area of numerous suicides and murders, with a common claim being that the KKK used the tree as a source for lynching African Americans and rebellious slaves during the colonial era. Furthermore, sounds of children screaming and playing are said to be heard around the tree. Legends say people occasionally come to the tree in order to end their own lives, which ultimately gives the tree a sinister charge. Number 1, the Jersey Devil.
Yeah,
According
this
to
one's
one of the
fake.
most prominent Jersey Devil
Yeah.
legends,
I don't
a
believe that shit.
resident of the Pine Barrens named Mother
Now watch,
Leeds,
we
a
say we
mother
don't
of
believe
12
this shit. This should be out the
was
front
about to
door
give birth to
tomorrow.
her 13th child.
Watch.
After becoming aware of her 13th pregnancy, Mother Leeds proclaimed, "Let this one be a devil." Months
What?
later, Mother Leeds went into labor and birthed what at first was a normal child, turned a demonic and monstrous entity which killed its own mother and escaped into the Pine Barrens. With the wings of a bat,
Yeah, that shit fake
a
as
head and
hell,
body
bro.
of a horse, devilish tail and freakish horns. the
A
Jersey
damn
Devil
damn
has
lady's
been
gonna
cited
give
thousands
birth
of
to a
times across New
goddamn
Jersey
devilish ass
throughout the
horse
last
with
few
damn
years,
wings, right?
with the highly celebrated
Yeah.
case from 1909,
Oh shit.
in which the Jersey Devil was sighted all over from the Delaware Valley to Philadelphia in the span
Nah,
of 1
fuck.
week,
That's
which
Long
led to the
Branch.
closing of schools and hysteria. Jersey Devil sightings have continued to this day.
Fuck
New
outta
Jersey is a state with a rich history and dynamics, but it's also a state filled with mystery and horrifying elements, reflected by its many urban legends and chilling tales and stories. Wherever you look, it seems as if every town and area has a story that has either been told or has yet to be told, a quality to be proud of in a state.
Midgetville. All right. Well,
Wow.
hold on. Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna. Yeah. Oh, we already watched it. Wait, he made 2 of them. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's top 13 creepy New Jersey urban legends and scary stories. Yeah, no, we're not gonna read those comments. Those comments are crazy. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that concludes the video.
yeah.
This is a very bizarre video.
It really was. Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
Midgesville.
Yeah. Well, y'all stay blessed.
Yeah, gotta stay safe, man. 100%. Don't go to those roads.
Yeah, don't go here.
Yeah, don't
You
go.
know,
Don't go to Cryberry Bridge and play 50 Cent.
yeah.
12 o'clock in the morning.
Duh.
That's the time we went. You know that, right? Yeah.